Hello and welcome! This is Melskinner, and we're back with some more Into the Breach. I have struggled with this group quite a bit. Let's see how we do against our first Hive leader. We have to destroy the Scion Abomination. This is the first time I'm facing this leader. And, of course, protect the corporate tower. We'll have to see what his thing's all about. Normally, the Scions buff others. Let's see what it does. Other Vec gain +1 hit point regeneration and explode on death. So he does both effects of, like usually a Scion only does one effect. He is actually granting two different abilities. Okay, so this is going to be a difficult one for sure. All right, before we start, I do want to see what is the range of the Scorpion so we don't get tied up by them. I guess I'm going to go ahead and put him here. And then we'll put you here, and then you there. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, so this guy's not going to be able to do any damage on his own. All right, well, we could block spawners and things, but honestly, I just... Oh, that's right. It's going to be extremely difficult to do a lot about the enemy. I mean, like, I can't actually stop the corporate tower from being destroyed here, outside of pushing him, I guess. Yeah, we push him aside. Okay. Well, that's the only choice we have. And then we pull that one. The problem is we're going to get outnumbered real quick here. And I can't attack with this guy and push, so it's like, you know, gotta pick. So that's going to make him miss. And pulling him this way, make him miss. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Go ahead and just block this. Okay, we can attack this. I don't know if it would chain off of it, but that's fine. Then the turn. So yeah, I think this particular group is extremely difficult to do much with, just because of the fact that this guy has no possible way of damaging an opponent. The only way you could ever kill anyone with this guy is if you were here, he was here, and you pulled him into the water. And that's such a circumstantial thing that it makes it pretty much impossible. But I'm going to take damage here no matter what I do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to lose this mech no matter what I do. Unless I push him, I guess, which I can't do. I could pull him, but then this guy I wouldn't be able to stop, and I wouldn't be able to stop this guy. So, I mean, this is just one of those things where I'm literally screwed right now. I just cannot stop the damage that they are putting out here. I mean, a lot of it's because of this guy and the fact he's giving passive bonuses out is one of the reasons that we're having so much trouble. Well, obviously we can't let them destroy the corporate headquarters. So I'll move to here. We'll pull him towards me so we don't lose that power. I'm just going to drop another boulder right on top of the other one. I say that. Yeah, that's the right move. And then here we just have to take the damage because there's nothing I can do about it. So we're just going to zap them in retaliation, and we're going to lose this mech. I literally can't do anything about it. So we just lost a pilot here. I do have a replacement pilot, but I mean, you don't ideally want to have this happen. I guess I could have repaired the turn, now that I think about it, but I guess we'll live and learn. But the point is, though, I just lost my only damage dealer. So I think this particular group is so extremely difficult that I literally, I mean, there's only so much you can do. Like right now, I'm screwed. I can't get out of his damage. Now, these guys can't actually physically damage me, but like I can't stop him from doing damage here. There's nothing I can do. I mean, yeah, I can pull myself out of it, but you know, what's the point? There, I did that. Here I can do damage, but again, what's the point? So, I mean, I think we'll get out of this one without, you know, I mean, we only have to survive one more turn. Now, granted, that does mean that I'm going to have to stop them from doing a lot of things here. I mean, we still accomplished something in this run. It didn't go very well. Oh, even our dead body blocks, huh? Okay, so they're going to work to try and kill me now. So, in theory, they can do 3 power grid damage to me. And I can only stop 2 of it. No, I apologize. Yeah, this one's going to hit here. I mean, again, it'd still only be 3. So what I'm going to have to do is try and prevent as much as I can. And unfortunately, I can't. I'm going to take 2. Literally, that's it. I mean, there's nothing I can do here, because if I pull this guy off, it doesn't accomplish anything because this guy just hits the building. I can't move into a position to pull this guy off. I can't move into a position to pull this guy off. So, as a matter of fact, pulling him would only damage a different building. So, all I can do in this circumstance is push this guy away, because he's hitting a building that only one of them is hitting. And then still, I have the same problem where I really can't move anywhere. Alright. I mean, it is what it is, end turn. So we're going to lose this one. There's no doubt in my mind that we're going to lose this run. This unit can be powerful, but only under very specific circumstances. And it just, in my opinion, so difficult to use because really everything is down to one mech doing everything for you. And that's not enough. That's too much. So yeah, you're dead. Fine. We do have another pilot available, so we'll just slot you in. Unfortunately, we lose the 1 reactor power that I had gained. To me, it makes a lot more sense to have this guy in this mech. Can I do it that way? No, it doesn't work. Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and spend my reputation now. So, do we get anything exciting here? So, freeze the tile in front, but light the tile behind. Okay, stabilizer pass effect. Mech no longer takes damage when blocking enemy Vec. Oh, that could be good. Okay, and then we've got the Confuse Shot. Fire projectile that flips a target attack direction. I don't have a science class, so... And then... Fire a non-damage projectile that pushes tiles around the target. I mean, that would make our tank guy a little bit more useful, but... Yeah. I just think that this guy, there's not much he can do for you. I mean, yeah, he can pull guys around, but it's almost impossible for him to do damage for you. Alright, what I'm going to do is just get a reactor core here. And I get an achievement by doing that, I guess. And we'll get some power grid here. And then we put the 1 power into the building chain, which we desperately need. All right, well, we got to leave the island. Now, I picked that one. I think the next easiest one for me is going to be this one. So that's what we're going to do. And we also haven't faced this particular leader, so it gives me an idea what this leader is capable of. Now, if I had that to do over, I would not have faced the Scion leader. Okay, so what do we want to do? I would like to get power grid back if I can. We've got seismic activity. Okay, we'll go with this one. But I still haven't gone anywhere near doing my achievements. Now this you had to speed run, which I had no intention of ever doing. All right, and then we just, you know, continue along that path. Maybe end up here. All right, well, let's see what we can do. We have to end the battle with less than 4 mech damage. Maybe. And then protect the coal plant. Okay. Well, now that you're armored, maybe we can get some things done with you. I guess it would go here. The other problem is this guy has no means of actually pushing. So if your only choice is to push enemies away, then, you know, that's a guy that can't do it for you. So okay. Now, if I remember correctly, things fall. Yeah. This guy will die, but unfortunately, he'll do his damage, I'm sure, first. I mean, I don't know. Oh, no, the environment happens first, so he'll die, so I don't even have to worry about his attack. Let's pull him into the environment as well, which will kill him. Okay. And you're going to charge me, which would do damage unless I put a rock out in front of you somewhere. Alternatively, I could push you aside, but then you just do damage somewhere else. Now, you don't take any damage from that. So and I'm gonna have a hard time doing the blocking things, you know, achievement. We're gonna block it because he won't do any damage to me, but I'll also whip him. Okay, I think he pushes me when he hits me, which is fine. And these guys die because the environment happens first. I'm glad I figured out the attack order thing. So this happens first, they both die. Okay, so he's flying, so I won't be able to do anything with that. Because of where he moved, well, guess we can move here and then just, you know, whip him. Which would kill him. Okay. And if I didn't have that one ability, too, where I can, you know, kind of move around at will. Yeah, I have no real choice but to move here. And then you... I guess I might as well just squish the bug. I could have stopped more spawn-ins, but... Alright. Yeah, I know you have an action, but what am I going to do with that? He unfortunately can't chain the walls, so he has to have something there to pull. Okay, we can pull guys into the crevice here, so that's something we can do. But keep in mind, I can't stop where I am. So, and in reality, I could have done that if this wasn't a thing. Okay. Well, let's see. I could drop a rock on him, which would then push this guy. Well, that wouldn't do me much good, would it? And yet again, we have the issue where I can't stop the damage that's about to happen. Again, I could pull this guy off, but I'd die if I stayed here. I can drop a rock on the bug, which would... The flying guy, I guess I should say, because they're all bugs. Which will stop that damage. But yeah, this guy yet again can't do jack for me, because I don't have the right positioning. So, yet again, a turn where he doesn't do anything useful. And, you know, out of all of the stuff that's going on here, I guess we do that, so they don't heal. And I guess that's it. Yeah, I know he's got an action, but what is he going to do with it? Go over there? So you lose yet another power grid that I could do nothing about. And unfortunately, buildings are too spread out to actually get the chain lightning effect that I'm looking for. And yet again, I could go here and pull him, but then I'd die. So... And I can't put this guy into a position that helps me here. So this is going to do damage that I can't prevent. These guys can't hurt me. See, the problem is, by him tying me up, this is the only guy that can do damage really for me. I mean, yeah, I can drop a rock on this guy and killing him. But... I don't know. This group is very frustrating to use. I'm going to take this power grid damage. There's nothing I can do about it. And then on top of all that, they want you to do... they want you to do these achievements that... doesn't really matter who we hit. And here, I mean, yet again... I mean, I guess I could pull him out of the attack. And then this guy would hit that guy, pushing him in the water, I guess. Sure. Alright. I mean, the terrain effect there kind of played into that as well. Oh, okay, I got lucky there. But right now, we're just like, you know, kind of making up ground, so... I mean, we're surviving, it's just not the easiest thing. Okay. Get some level ups there. He gets me +1 move, good. And you get +1 reactor, which... I mean, do we up the damage? That would actually make a big difference, I think. I mean, we'd have no advantage of the health, but at this point, we really need to get that damage out so that we're more effective here. Okay, well, I think there's a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. You know, this is just a frustrating squad to play with. And again, the achievements are kind of frustrating as well, because to block 4 enemy evac in a single turn, although technically it's possible, is going to be extremely difficult. And then chaining the lightning 10 times, I don't know if that's going to happen. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.